Now, ergonomics of the chair. Yes? So the chair obviously is quite important from the perspective of proper ergonomics when sitting in the computer workstation. So we already told that the adjustability is very important in preserving the correct posture, correct position of the worker in the workstation, next to the workstation. And an office chair should have the following features. Yes, adjustable seat height, curved lower back, lumbar support on the backrest. This is quite important. Adjustable backrest height, yes, allowing the lumbar support to be adjusted to suit the individual. Obviously, we have the higher individuals and lower individuals. Adjustable backrest tilt in the forward and backward directions, yes, so we can tilt it to the back or to the front. That is used in the combination with seat pan tilt. Yes? So the seat pan tilt should also be possible to tilt upwards, or tilt downwards. This is used in the, the front edge of the seat should be rounded. There is a need of adjustment controls that are easy to operate from the seated position. Seat pan depth adjustment by the sliding the seat. Yes, so we told that this needs to be flexible. It needs to be adjustable for the worker, but these adjustments also needs to be easy. Yes, if it would be very hard for the worker to adjust them, if it would be uncomfortable to adjust them, it would create the incentive not to adjust them at all, and it would not be good. And of course, those adjustments are especially important for the patient, for the workers of different sizes, let's say, yes, because for example, the very high workers will have completely different needs than workers that are not so high. Yes? So it will be another way. Most of the industry is creating its products for standard person. Yes, so 170 centimeters, 70 kilo of weight. Yes, generally speaking. So those that are relatively close to this normal will have relatively small problems with adjusting anything, yes, because it will be created for them. But if somebody is very far from the norm, is very high or very low, this adjustability will be critical, yes, because without this adjustability, generally it would be impossible to get it right, yes. Okay. And of course there are some specifics depending on for which kind of workers. Yes, taller or shorter workers, seat pan with greater or smaller depth. Yes, seat pan with greater width in case of the workers with wider hips. Seat height adjustment with greater height for very tall workers. Yes, so those that are very non-standard ones. Chair designed to tolerate high loads in case of the heavy workers. Yes. Chair designed for greater than 8-hour shift use in case of such shifts generally. What about the backrest? The backrest should support the upper and lower back and be adjustable in the height by raising or lowering the backrest. It should be adjusted so that the lumbar support fits snugly against the curve of the lower back. Backrest also should also be adjustable in the forward backward post direction. An angle of 100-120 degrees, so slightly more than a right angle, between the trunk and the thighs enables better spinal posture. This can be achieved by adjusting the backrest angle in combination with the seat pan tilt. Where jobs are highly sedentary, the user may benefit from free-floating back support mechanisms incorporated into backrest. Yes, so this easy changing of the backrest tilt. This enables the backrest to move through preset range as the back moves. The user is able to move through a range of acceptable postures while still remaining in support the seated position. Yes, so some movement, some changing in the position will be achieved thanks to this. Okay. Armrest. Chairs can be purchased without armrest or with, yes. So it mainly depends what would be the style of work of the worker, yes. But forearms should rest comfortably on the armrests with shoulder relaxed if those armrests are needed. Generally, those also needs to be highly adjustable, yes, to be turned inwards or outwards. Try it before purchase to check whether it can be adjusted to the users. So they should be removed in some cases. When it prevents user from getting close to the desk and a comfortable distance from the keyboard and the screen. When it interfere with the using of the keyboard, mouse or other input devices. When it prevents the user from turning the chair or getting up from the chair easily. When they are not adjustable, yes. When they result in the back bending sideways when leaning on the armrest. So this means that the armrests are too low for the user. So in this case, armrests are making more harm than good.